Friends and family, welcome to episode 3 of the ADIOS SENOR podcast. I'm Jake Wild, along with my co-pilot,
Alex Dempsey. We're going with the co-pilot, I see.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We have a guest today. We have the wonderful Emery Cohen.
Hello. Clap it up, everyone.
Clap it up.
A great guest today.
I know.
None other than the Fish
Cohen.
Cohen.
Well, I feel like we need to provide some context
Sure.
as to why.
Fish, would you like to explain?
Yeah, explain.
So,
Please.
we were going on a school trip to the Camino Burana, and we were told to dress.
I'd like to provide some context to what the Camino Burana is.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Context for the context.
It's an opera, and we were going to be playing, choir, singing, orchestra playing parts of it for our concert, which was inevitably canceled. But so we were on a trip to go see it. And we were told to dress fancy, but orchestra was told not to dress too fancy. So I took that as, I'm gonna wear a pair of jeans and a nice shirt, a nice button-down shirt. Everyone else decided to show up in suits. So we walk in, Mr. Jake Wild over here walks to me and goes, "Emery, you look like you're about to go to a Fish concert. What are you wearing?"
Right.
And so there came the name Fish. It's just
Well, there's one thing we left out. After he was wearing that, we kind of realized that that's all he wears. It's just stuff that looks like he'd be going to a Fish concert. And so that's where he got his name.
Exactly.
So that's the context. So I gotta ask, how's your quarantine going?
It's nice. Play a lot of guitar, a lot of Minecraft.
A lot of Minecraft, yeah.
You're finding it relaxing though, not taxing?
Yeah,
nice word.
I have my own little area away from my family, so I get some separation, so it's nice.
That's nice. It's definitely nice. I feel like you're more of an introvert at heart. I feel like you're both.
Yeah,
Nice
I'm a very
ambivert.
extroverted introvert.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the same way, because like I'll go through times where I just want to be alone, and then other times I'll just want to like be completely social. And now I feel like I'm kind of stuck in this introverted phase right now, where I can't really be extroverted, because obviously it doesn't really allow for it right now. We're in quarantine.
I agree.
I get that. I mean, it makes sense. I think that, I'm definitely an extroverted person, so it's definitely tough, but I think that I'm still like keeping in contact with people, and I think it's been okay.
And that's why we have this podcast just in general. Like, gives us time to talk to people and like do this fun thing and like get to catch up, because when you're out of quarantine, when you're like living real life, it's really easy to be social with people, because if you're at school, there's so many people around you, so it's a lot easier then. But in quarantine, I feel like you have to make so much more of an effort to keep in touch with people, because I don't know, the only way you can do it is through like calling them. So you actually have to like think about being social. It isn't like instinctual anymore.
Yeah.
You have to, and for this, you have to like think about like, you have to care and want to understand like what people are going through at the same time as you.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. So, what do you feel like you've learned a lot of something in particular during this time? Like, do you feel like you've gotten a lot better at guitar, maybe piano? Anything like you feel like you've been able to work at a lot?
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of piano because it's an instrument I've always wanted to learn but never had the chance to. So I've been playing a lot more melodic ideas on piano instead of just block chords, which it's been fun.
Yeah.
That is nice.
That's cool. Have you done any recording or any writing or anything?
Not really. I recorded one thing, but nothing too professional. Just outside during a nice campfire, decided to record a little guitar.
Yeah,
That is cool.
Why don't you share a little bit about the campfires you've been having?
Oh, so my brother, he's a huge like army buff and like loves wilderness.
Go to
and
West Point.
Yes, he's going to West Point. He has the little like bracelets where they have strikers on them. So we started doing a thing where like we just make a fire every once in a while. And so like once a week or so, we'll just go outside and start a fire. It's nice.
That's awesome. So what do you do at the fire? Do you roast marshmallows?
Yes, we did roast marshmallows the first week.
That is nice.
Fun.
That's
awesome.
cool. I feel like, I mean, now I get to spend so much more time with my family, which I think is good. Emery, how's that been? Have you been spending a lot of time?
Sadly, yes, a lot of time with our family.
No, just the other day, Emery showed up at my house with some cookies that him and Hadley, his sister, made. I don't know. They're very good. They're very
Thank
good, I will say.
We're gonna drop some off for you too, Jake, but a little far
Yeah.
away.
I am in a different state.
You can go FedEx it over there.
Yes, totally.
hmm
Dempsey got a real kick out of that.
I know. I did.
Oh,
So,
yeah, but I mean,
any new music you've been listening to?
Yeah, one band, Hobo Johnson. It's kind of like
love Hobo
very
Johnson.
hard to explain what genre they are.
It's weird.
Yeah, a
I
lot
don't
of like
think I've
spoken
listened to
word
them.
rap. It's
Yeah.
interesting.
So it's
Definitely
like
interesting.
rap.
Yeah, think about like it's very spoken word rap, so it's not like quick rock beat. It's more like laid back and like almost acoustic guitar. It's
Does it
interesting.
like
Mm.
follow the rhythm of the instrumental or no?
A little bit. It's very here, I have a guitar right here. So if I could reach it. They have one song that starts off like how's it go?
Yeah.
And this just loops through the entire song over like a hard drum beat. Hi, what's your name? How's your life? Like it's very
Oh, really?
Spoken
That's cool.
word.
It's
That
cool.
is cool.
Dempsey, you've heard them.
I think so. I don't know.
You've heard Peach Scone.
Yeah, that's very famous.
Shay used to play that all the time.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Not gonna mess this up. Not gonna mess this up. Hi.
Yeah,
It's from their Tiny Desk
that's
concert.
awesome.
Tiny
Emery,
Desk.
Emery, you want to tell the viewers where you're going to be going to school next year?
Oh, right.
Yes, I will be attending Clemson University, where I'll be studying music production.
That's
That's
awesome.
sick.
Yeah, I mean, how did you find the whole college process and everything with music and stuff?
It was interesting because I was done pretty quickly with like all the application and everything. I was done mid-September, October, but then for months I was preparing for auditions and then going everywhere.
You're
for
never
the audition.
done. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was hard, especially when I got sick during auditions.
Yeah.
Right, yeah,
It's
that-
not fun.
Is the worst. Do you feel satisfied now? Like,
Yeah.
with the process is over? Do you like have any regrets or anything? Like,
Not really. I'm happy with where I got in. Like, I feel accomplished where I knew I put in everything I could to it.
yeah.
What is a happy and successful, sustainable career look like for you in the music production field?
Yeah, it's a very difficult field to be successful in because it's very like the 1%. For me, it's
Right.
genuinely enjoying what I do, and whether that be I become successful or not. Excuse me.
Mhm.
It's just getting to do what I love and hopefully being able to sustain my life with it.
Mhm.
Worst comes to worst,
Yeah.
you find something else that you do in the meantime, or you get supplementary jobs, or you do whatever you can.
But if you're enjoying it, then that's really all that matters. Yeah.
If you're doing what you're doing, you're never working a day in your life.
Definitely
Yeah, I
similar.
agree.
Dempsey, do you think that maybe we should mention what we're studying and
In
where
college?
yeah,
Okay, sure.
why not? We might as well. I think that give the viewers a little bit of a
Context.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
So, similarly to Emery, I will be studying in the music field. I'll be attending the University of Miami next year. I'm going to be studying in this program. It's called the MADE program. So what that stands for is musicianship, artistry development, and entrepreneurship, which in layman's terms,
Right.
so the Emery thing was like,
Layman.
basically
in the vernacular.
basically means it's like a music business songwriting type program. So gonna hopefully get into a field coming out of college, and it's obviously a very tough field, but I'm definitely ready to work hard at it because I know that it's something I love. So
That's cool.
Sorry, before you go, Dempsey, Jake, just what part of the field do you see yourself going into as of right now? Like more like songwriter or what?
So, I mean, for me, it's always been like I always wanted to perform and stuff. But lately, as I've like gotten into more music and I've started listening to more music, I've I've started to realize that I think I have an ear for some artists, and I think I have an ear for songs that I think are going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
So like lately, I've become really interested in like working as an agent, or like working at a music management company, working at a record label, somewhere where I can manage artists and somewhere where I can work with artists. Because I think that having a background as a performer would give me a lot of would give me a leg up in that
like
aspect.
Insight.
Definitely, you have an insight into what makes a performer who they are.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Dempsey?
All right, so for me, my thing is pretty confusing and complicated. So I'm going to Colgate for my first year, Colgate University. It's in upstate New York. And then I got a transfer option to Cornell. They do this thing where like you can guarantee like you can transfer in there for sophomore through senior year. And I think I'm going to do that. I think. So what I'd be studying at Cornell would be, oh, what's up?
It's my brother. He's just going to come say hi.
He's going to say hi to the podcast. All right. So at Cornell, then I'd be studying this major called Industrial and Labor Relations. So essentially it's a lot of history and economics with business as well. And then on top of that, I want to do like a music minor, theater minor, something like that.
Do you have a specific like job that you're trying to get with this major, or is it just a general like business idea?
I mean, the thing with the major is you can go into so many different fields. You can go into like psychology or law or like business. Right now, I'm really focused towards going into business, but I like the program where you don't have to go into business, and there are so many like outlets where you can go into, and I feel like there's a lot of like leg room, because I've never been like a completely 100% with business, so that's why I was kind of hesitant going to like a business school where I feel like I would be required to like go into business afterwards. It makes me feel good knowing that like I'm not stuck in this one position. I have so many like paths I could choose.
Totally. I think that's nice. Like all of our majors, I feel like give us a lot of different routes we can go down.
Yeah.
And I think that, you want to keep it open.
Because I feel like at our age, I feel like there's only so much we can really figure out about our futures, like what we're going to be doing for like the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
Really, I feel like it might be too early. And I feel like before we should choose that, I feel like we should get like experience like all different types of fields.
Totally.
Which is why I kind of like liberal arts a lot, because I feel like it gives you a lot of different paths to choose.
Yeah. Do you Emery, what do you think influenced you the most musically growing up? Like how did you get into it?
So I remember, as funny as it seems, I went to a sports sleepaway camp I'm going back for my 10th year this year. And if you know anything about me, you know I am very not sporty.
Oh, you're pretty sporty. You are.
He might not be sporty, but he's athletic.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. So when I was a kid, I did not like sports. I hated it. And we had our schedule consisted of like 5 periods of sports a day during camp. And
I had the same thing.
I was like, I'm not doing that. So instead of going like soccer, I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to go to the School of Rock instead, which was our music building. And I just picked up a guitar and taught myself it over that summer. And it just inspired me to continue learning music every day. So now I play like 11 instruments and I'm in the choir and orchestra, and I just love music.
That is cool. Yeah.
I think that's what I think is very impressive, like about your character, is that I feel like for as long as I've known you, you've always been, I was just thinking about this, like the most successful people I feel like are the people that are always trying to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are.
I feel like you've always been one of those people that's always trying to learn and like never is just settling. You're like trying to get better constantly. So I think that's like a testament to your character. Yeah,
and I've always known that I'm not the best guitarist and I'm not the best singer, but I just continue to want to get better at it.
Right. And you don't need to.
Yeah. I was going to say, I feel like it's kind of good to kind of be humble with yourself and kind of realize that like you're not the best out there. Because I feel like that allows you to kind of like come to terms with the fact that like you need to be practicing, you need to be like really trying to improve yourself. I don't know. I feel like that's with me because like I never really think I'm like nothing is ever perfect for me. So like when I pick up a new skill, I'm like always working at it. I'm always like seeing what I can do better. And I think you do that a lot too.
Thank you.
Yeah, totally. I think it's a good thing, part of character to have.
Right.
It's important. Yeah. Do you think that is there any other instruments that you'd like to learn?
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, one I've always wanted to learn the banjo, because I listen to country music a lot. It'd be very, very fun to play banjo.
That'd be fun.
Other than that, it's just whenever I see something, I like to try to play it, and then if I can't figure it out, I want to learn it. Like one aspiration I've always had is that when I like grow up and I have like my own house, I want to have a room that's just filled with instruments.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
I can find.
I want that.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What do you now that we've seen kind of a part of your character like that you love to like keep learning instruments and stuff. What does a day in quarantine look like for Emery?
Yeah.
So I have a very messed up sleep schedule.
Yeah, we're gonna expose you for your sleep.
So ours is so bad too. But like compared to yours is like
it's
compare.
bad. Normally every week I pull about 2 to 3 all-nighters because I just don't fall asleep. But on a good night, I fall asleep about 5 a.m., wake up about 3 p.m.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
I go upstairs, I grab breakfast, I come down, and I normally play guitar for about an hour or so, just practicing songs I know or trying to learn a new one. I'll normally play piano for a little while, depending on the day. If there's a song I want to learn, I will spend way too long playing video games on my computer, procrastinating doing work. And then every day I try to work out a little bit to keep healthy. Yeah. I can't exactly go outside.
I think that's a good day. I think you have your balance between your rest and your play.
Your work, yeah.
Work and play.
Have you done any arranging? Because Emery over here is like such a good, like arranges music. It's so good.
Yeah, you want to explain a little bit about arranging?
Yeah, so I started arranging music back sophomore year when we were playing, I think it was Dies Irae. The orchestra was playing it. And so the only copy of the music we had was photocopied from the full score, which has like 20 instruments, and we only have like 5 instruments in the orchestra. So you couldn't even read.
What have you done, Jake?
This is something that I thought Emery would appreciate. Me and my dad were looking online at different cool golf carts, and this one popped itself
on
up.
Your eye.
Oh my god!
Nice Clemson cart.
I enjoy that.
Yeah.
Nice.
So like we couldn't read the music we were playing. So I spoke to Lockwood. I was like, hey, I have a music playing program that I don't use. I'll take the music, I'll go home and I'll rewrite the music for you. And he said, sure. And so from then on, I just really enjoyed like rewriting music. And it started for like a year. It was just me copying music into my software. And then we got to Alice in Wonderland, which was our spring show back, what was that?
Last year.
Sophomore, junior year?
Junior.
Yeah. So, yes, thank you, junior
Sophomore.
year. And we...
Alice, what?
No, you're right.
Oh my
over
quiet down over there.
Yeah. This score is like 150 pages, like huge printed. It was transcribed back in like 60s, and it's the only score available. And in the fall, Mr. Lopez, our director, asked me if I would be down to like rearrange the music so we could have a band or just the MIDI so that we could use it for the show. And I said, of course. It took me, I think, 8 months to take that full score and rewrite it.
So impressive.
Like,
how do you even
every day after school doing that?
How do you even go about doing that?
Yeah, I feel so overwhelmed.
Yeah, so it was really slow going at first, and I got better at it because I had practice. Where it was, I would like he would have like would say piano, and it would say like trumpet and bassoon playing different parts, but it would be over the piano line. So I would read the score and think about what it would sound like with each instrument playing. So I would write out the piano line, and then I would take the bassoon line, write that out, or the trumpet line out, and then fill in the gaps they're missing. And then because the score is so old, occasionally there'd be like mistakes or like misprints in the score. So I had to go back and try to figure out what chords they were trying to make and fix it. So it was just a lot of, and I couldn't even like check. It wasn't like something I could check. Like it was homework. It was so open-ended where it was basically me.
Right.
But it was good practice.
Definitely. And I think that speaks to like the universality of music, right? Like you were able to go into a score that was almost 60 years old.
Yeah.
And you were able to go into it and you were able to say, oh, like, I understand that maybe this chord's not written correctly, but it's still pretty much in what we see in common practice today in music.
Yeah.
So you were able to determine and decipher what it would be. And it's similar to like looking back at like Beethoven and all this old classical music, where you're able to look back and you're able to understand what they're saying because music is so universal. So I think that's important to think about. It really
is interesting to see and look at how music has changed over the years through these scores. Like
totally,
music sounds different now. And it's not just because the instruments, it's really just how our taste in music has adapted over the years.
Right.
Which is really interesting.
We listen to different things, but we've decided
it's just used differently.
It's like our taste buds have changed. We're still, but we can still take in different little things. Definitely.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
So Emery, what have you arranged lately? Have you arranged anything or no?
Sadly, not as much as I used to, but I did get to arrange one thing. So for orchestra, for quarantine orchestra, what we're doing is Lockwood paired us up into groups, and we had to take a pop song, and I'm not sure if you've seen these, but the Philharmonic has done a few of these where they like played their songs, where they like spliced together videos of it. So Lockwood wanted us to do that, and my group was like, why don't we do I'm Yours by Jason Mraz? But there isn't orchestra sheet music for it. So I took, I think it was our SATB version of it, somewhere. And I rewrote it for 2 cellos, a violin, and viola. And it's on my computer right now, actually.
So for this project, is it like all of you guys reading through the score and like creating a video out of it? Is that what that is?
Yeah, so everyone's going to play their part, like record themselves playing their part and then send it to one person. They're going to make a video of it.
That's cool.
And it's
great.
Hard because it's so quick.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely hard to it's like another thing with like adjusting to this time. It's hard to do that.
It's hard to play with people that you can't hear.
Yeah. What are you using to like make sure everything stays in time? Is it like a metronome or like?
Yeah, I sent the tracks to everyone so they could either listen to the track and play with it or use a metronome because we decided on 78 BPM.
Okay, that's cool. You should definitely show us when it's done.
Love to.
I know. I mean, Emery also tried to do something for our jazz choir a few weeks ago with one of our songs. And then
it never happened.
It never happened, yeah. But I mean, I do like these projects, because a lot in our music ensembles, our teachers want us to like record ourselves singing songs, like singing our own part and then submitting it and then creating a huge video out of it. I like that personally. I think it's really cool because it's like a way of connecting in like a time where everyone is so distant from each other and like we're still making music and we're still kind of fulfilling our passions of being in choir and singing and like playing instruments at the same time.
Yeah, totally. Emery, you have anything else you want to discuss with us today?
Yeah.
Trying to think.
Besides for the fact that we will be playing an amazing amount of Fortnite later tonight.
Yes, I'm very excited.
My God.
Maybe we'll actually win today.
We're gonna win today.
Fun fact: I've never played Fortnite before.
It's fake news.
I have not played Fortnite. I promise you, I have not.
Fake news.
See, you say that, false. But it's.
Where's Jason? Go ask Jason.
Yeah. Jason's why don't you bring Jason in?
Do you want me to? I'll bring him in.
For context, me and Jake decided to play Fortnite last night.
Yes.
Dempsey comes onto the FaceTime call with us and is like, Fun fact: I've never played Fortnite.
Yes, he just
It's
demands.
Played with him.
It's fake news coming from Dempsey. So,
He's a liar.
Emery, you like that mic?
Dude, it's
Okay, I've brought my brother. My brother's here.
Hello.
He's on the podcast now. Okay,
Jason,
so you need
how's it
to
going?
say that I've never played Fortnite before, right?
You've never played before.
No, Jason.
I told you.
Do you not remember that one time when we all came over? It was like Jake, Dempsey, Tyler, me, and a few other people, and we all played Fortnite.
Bye, Jason. Bye.
He left.
No, he never
Where is
played.
it?
My brother
never
just
played.
went outside and gave me a little scare.
I've not played Fortnite. I swear to you.
I still
Like-
don't.
My brother confirmed it. You know, like he's my own blood.
Why?
Like, why would
How's
he
the
lie?
TikTok going?
Oh yeah, Jake, how's your TikTok going?
Oh, I'm sorry. My dad and brother are being very distracting.
Not great for the podcast.
You know, the TikTok game has been strong. I've been posting. I don't really understand how the TikTok algorithm works.
It's
So
very
I'm struggling a little bit. I just
Yeah.
post a lot. I just post a lot of old videos that I have. And yeah, I mean, it's going well. I think.
I mean, Emery's getting into TikTok too. Emery makes a lot of TikToks.
Yeah.
I've seen my most recent ones.
I did see. Yeah, he
You
did one
enjoy
about our
it?
friend group, and it was a little mean, I would say. But no, I enjoy it. Emery makes some good TikToks.
He does.
I will
Thank
say.
you.
Check out Emery's page.
Yeah, we're gonna link everything in the description, guys,
Right.
because I'm gonna.
Dempsey
take
just
care of it.
likes saying we're going to link everything in the
I
description.
know exactly.
Just Dempsey's favorite thing to say.
I know. I mean, for me, I've tried to get into TikTok for so long and like trying to like make videos because I feel like what better thing is there to do? But I don't know. I just get so lazy. I'm like, nah, I'd rather watch
Make
TikToks.
videos.
What?
Yeah, I always want to make videos, but I never have the patience to.
I get that.
I have a lot of ideas of like what I can do, but then like I never actually like execute them at all. They all just sit in my head forever, and I'm like, I'm never gonna do anything with it.
Yeah.
I get that. I'm the same. All right.
All right. Well, thank
Emery,
you for
we're
having me.
running low on time. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Of course.
As a way of closing our podcast, we like to say adios,
Adios,
senor,
senor.
on 3.
Mhm.
So,
All right.
1, 2,
2,
3.
3. Adios,
Adios,
senor.
Senor. Dempsey, a bit slow.
Really?
You
I
lagged,
was-
you lagged
I
a
was
bit.
just trying to see when you see it on the recording, you're gonna see it
Well, it's 'cause
where
from Dempsey's perspective.
exactly. So you're gonna see everything that's like timed up. So you know what? It's gonna work
Dempsey's
out.
going to splice it all together.
I know. It's what I do. I mean, like
All right.
Jake's like the host, and then I like
No,
I
you're a
edit
host.
it. No, I mean we're both hosts, and then
The
like I edit.
co-hosting type of
Yeah.
ordeal.
And then Jake is supposed to be in charge of marketing, except he still does not advertise our
I will-
podcasts.
I will
have to do.
advertise it. So will
Should.
Fish.
Of
Emery's
course.
gonna do it to us.
All right.
All right, take care, guys.
Adios, senor.
Adios,
Senores, senoras.
Sen-
Goodbye,
senores.
everybody.